the high school kid, right? The high school kid coming into this transfer portal world. Um, do you think it continues like that? Do you think it continues that you recruit more high school kids than transfer portal kids? Do you think this thing starts to balance out, or because I believe the recruiting in the transfer portal seems to be safer and turns over faster. These college coaches are racing against the clock. That's what a lot of people have to understand. They're racing against a winning clock. they have to win now, or recruits transfer portal kids. Your ass won't be here.
That true story.
Yeah, right. So when you see these coaches hitting the transfer portal, y'all like, oh man, he living in the transfer portal. Man, he's fighting for his life. What R. Kelly said. I'm fighting for my life.
Killing me with this, man.
Killing me with this shit. I'm fighting for my life.
I don't know how to recruit nobody. I ain't never recruited nobody. I just went to the transfer portal. Y'all killing me with this. I'm fighting for my life.
Norvell hit the transfer portal because he was under 500 3 years in a row. He was fighting for my life.
His eyes was like that, dog. Hey, Street, hold up. You got to do that again.
Oh. The fans. All Florida State doing is hitting the transfer portal. Hey, they need to hit the transfer portal. No, I was like, what are you talking about? 500, under 500 for 4 years in a row. Y'all get me with this. I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my life. Hey, that transfer portal got them read up.
Hey.
I'm fighting for my life. They get me with this shit.
That boy eyes caught like a pistol, boy. Hey,
like you were good in Friday. What it was? You were good boys in the hood. I win 5 more games one more time. I'm out of here.
That boy said,
that boy just went to hit. That boy just went hitting the transfer portal, getting anybody.
Oh man, y'all too funny. But here's what I'll say. Here's what I will say about the transfer portal, because I don't think high school recruiting will be eliminated. I think the level goes up. Let me explain. You will no longer. I don't think you will no longer take a guy on the fence. Right? What do I mean? Like the guy, like the development guy. Why take a guy unless you can really see some potential, but he's got to check a lot of boxes first. He's got to have the size, the size, the height, the weight. But you won't do that. And you kind of seeing that. But the elite high school kids will be recruited by college. Right. I don't care. 10 years from now, you still gonna go after a Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But the 3 stars, y'all fight for
So speaking of this, and I know people are gonna be like, Coach, you crazy. But remember, you can never connect the dots going forward, only backwards. Right. And Ollie Gordon may not have been recruited 5 years from now. Under this way, like 5 years from now, Ollie Gordon may have gone to North Texas or wherever he's from, that G5 level school, and then probably get plucked from there. Right. But he doesn't. But he may not get taken in that. But again, let's call a spade too. He's also went to a school at Oklahoma State who has a little different reputation. The coach is comfortable, been there forever. He's not in any jeopardy of his job. He wins 9, 10, 11 games a year. So he has a little more leeway to take those risks in those choices.
Yeah.
But these other schools with the fanatical fan bases, it's crazy.
Like Ryan Day, 99% winning percentage, and him there fighting for his life.
Hold on, Street. I don't know. You can't see this. Please go replay this, dog. That left eye went over there by itself, dog. That left eye went by itself. You was like this. That left side said, I'm fighting for my life. That thing went way.
Right there, 10-1, 10-1, 11 and undefeated, 12-0, playoffs there, 2025.
What more? Hey, what that boy say? What more do you want from me?
It don't even make sense. It don't even make sense. Y'all killing me with this. I'm fighting for my life. Somebody on the hot seat.
That boy's, hey, think about it. That boy's sitting in the AD office like this. Well, Ryan, you know, your record is 58-8. And we about to fire you. Ryan Day say, Ryan Day say, what more do you You're like, bro, what more do you want from me, bro?
Somebody get Jeremiah on the phone.
Hold up. I don't want more games than Dalbo Sweeney. Matter of fact, hold up. Wait a minute. I lost to Dalbo, so never mind.
That man fighting for his life, dog. Like, why did y'all hire me to win? Like, wait a minute. Like, well, let me get this contract out. Like, what was in the contract that I don't know about? Did y'all hire me to win?
Oh boy, so I'm looking at this fine print. Y'all must have wrote this in white ink because it don't make no sense.
But anyway, no, man. Back to recruitment, man. The young, I ain't gonna say 3-star because everything, kids, the lower level kids, they may have to prove themselves again, or they may have to start being modest with the colleges that they pick. To get an opportunity, you know what I'm saying? To say, okay, I can play on this level. And then somebody comes swoop you up. It's kind of good for the lower level colleges. They may start getting kids that they wouldn't normally get. But I definitely see recruiting changing because of the money thing. I definitely see colleges choosing to put money into kids that are on campus and kids that have went through a college regimen and proven they can at least make it to game one. I can definitely see the money changing and headed in that direction.
No, 100%. I mean, you're 100% correct. I just look at it's funny. I'm trying to pull up this school. I was just looking at it. Oh, here it is, right here. So here's what's interesting, right? I'm gonna show you. I want people to understand what's happening in college. So right now in college football, you have. Oh, sorry. Oh God, Hayes, tighten up, Hayes. God mighty. What is up? Okay, here we go. This is what I was looking for. All right. So here's what you have from Toledo. Right? Is this it? Did I just do it? God dang it.
Dang,
tighten up, Hayes. All right. So I'm looking at Toledo, right? Toledo was a G5 program out of the MAC. They did well, and they're getting plucked out crazy. Daquan Finn, quarterback, goes to Baylor. Penny Boone at UCF. The offensive lineman, right? Left Texas Tech. Now, mind you, RJ Delancey, Wisconsin. We're talking about the cats that's coming out, that's leaving out. Like, that's the thing that's crazy, bro, is that their top players are getting pulled out.
Yeah.
But it's showing you the farm system of there. But then look at here. Look at the kind of dudes that's coming in. Now you got guys that's coming into Toledo from where? From Youngstown State. Anthony Dunn has moved up from FAMU to Toledo. But then you got Jadarius Perkins, who's at Florida, went down. And I'm talking about conference levels. Like, so it's just, I'm telling you, this is shaky, baby. It's shaky.
Yeah, so they're pulling from the Youngstown states. And I think, what kind of challenge would that pose for a coach, Hayes? Like what kind of challenge would will it help him in recruiting? They saying, listen, man, Ollie Gordon not gonna be here. He gonna be like, what challenge does that, or is it a positive for these coaches?
All right, so I'm biased, right? And I get it.
Uh-huh.
I understand the players. I understand them getting paid. I understand the whole thing about coaches get to leave. Why can't I get all that? I don't have a problem with you transferring. I think my problem is when you're transferring. You could transfer after the season. Great. You could transfer before the spring game. Then you could transfer after the spring game. What only thing I'm saying is if you're gonna transfer. If you're not, then don't. That's my only problem. That's my only problem. Because let's be honest, not only is it affecting the coaches, but it's also affecting other players, right? Because if cats are coming and going, where do you build a continuity? If you want to transfer, you can transfer from the last game that y'all play up until whatever date they choose before the spring.
Right.
Bro, that's a 2-month window. A 2-month window. If you can't decide if you belong on this team or not in 60 days, you don't even have that much time when you buy something out of Best Buy. You got 30 days. Or you stuck with it, right?
Right. So your problem is, okay, so the question was like what problem is this creating for coaches? You're saying that late transfer can kill them.
Well, the late transfer, because once you, for example, if you transfer late, now as a coach, you're scoundering because remember, it's about the team too, in essence, right? But you're also trying to replace a guy. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's good for the guy that's coming in, but what about the team that he just left? And also the little dog, right? Let's look at and see, people don't think about the little dog. Think about a Toledo that may lose a guy in May.
Right.
So it's those coaches too that already get hurt, you know. It ain't the big dogs. I mean, the big dogs are the big dogs. It's the little coaches. When I mean that, I'm talking about the level of schools that get pulled from, man. And my thing is, if you're gonna transfer, do all your stuff from the end of December. Actually, a lot of these schools not even playing in bowl games, or if they are, they're playing in early bowl games. So you got all of December and all of January to figure out who you want to transfer.